Why I'm not demoting my ex. So I've recently talked about aspects of the last relationship I was in. And one of the things that I understand is love. And it means loving. And loving is hard, and it's difficult, and it's messy. And part of the revelation that I revealed in that message was that I'm allowing myself to be angry and mad and regretful. But I'm also looking at it from their point of view as well. So like when I can see how things played out, I can also see my part in it. And that doesn't mean that we have to reconnect with them. I personally want to connect with everybody as deeply as I can, but because the biggest reason is we had a great relationship, and it did not die. It served its purpose exactly the way it was supposed to. So once I got rid of the longevity, how long relationships last, that doesn't matter. It just is that each is here for a season to teach me something, and I'm digging that. But the reason not to do is when we demote our ex, basically what we're doing is taking a victimized perspective, because we then are projecting our reality through their lens. And they had a different experience, and we found out afterwards that they were having a different experience. And I can look back and go, oh gosh, I can see why, because I didn't understand how they were operating. But I can also see my deficiencies in what I was doing wasn't allowing them to see what I was up to. And, I've always been this person that's really about honesty. And then I realized, but I wasn't honest about how I felt. And, I spiritually and thought my way out of problems rather than just sticking with, hey, this is how I feel about this. And let's talk it from that perspective. I didn't have that perspective before. But what ends up happening is we demote our ex, then we're literally bending our trajectory through projection instead of like staying straight in life. And we start veering off into these victimized groups and narratives where we believe that our new found strength is by promoting victimization and helping people. That's the idea from the victimized narrative, is that by helping people not date people like my ex, this is actually a good thing. And I would say that might just be the influence if you use these terms of a demon or evil, if you use those terms. Anyway, there it is.